Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, players, coaches, parents, learning coaches, welcome back. K12 Esports League Spring 2025 season. It is our final week of playoffs. We got grand finals action coming your way very, very shortly. Few disclaimers before we get into things here today. Number one, we are on a 3 minute delay, so everything that I'm casting over and seeing is kind of 3 minutes in the future. If y'all send me anything in the chat, I'll see it about I'll see it 3 minutes. I'll see it on time, but you'll hear me address it about 3 minutes later. Um, 1 second here, gotta handle something. Um, Sorry about that. So, disclaimer: 3 minute delay. Disclaimer number two: I am not a streamer. I'm not a caster. Have played Valorant in the past, but am not playing, like currently. So, gonna do this more watch party style. Gonna give as best analysis and casting as I possibly can. But really, the whole point of this stream today is to shed some light for our players, show off how skilled they are, and crown a champion today. So today, again, Grand Finals action coming your way. We do have Valorant on this stream here, the VAVA Esports stream, one of our schools that does compete with me. They are streaming the Smash Bros. Grand Final as well as the Lavka Esports Twitch page. So got some Grand Finals coverage for both games, which is absolutely incredible. Valorant coming your way here in just a moment. I do believe that bans are in and good to go. So we're gonna get into everything here in just a sec. And then one more time, or one more disclaimer. I got a lot going on. I got 4 different screens, running the Valorant stream all by myself, running Smash Bros, making sure everything is good to go. So with that being said, if I go silent for a moment or I have to handle something on one of the other screens, that is what has to happen, and I'll be back, really shortly if I do go silent. So, gonna let the players know I'm good to go. I believe they are good to go. So we got action coming your way in just a moment. K12PEA Wolves versus the VAVA Bees for first and second place. Who will be the Spring 2025 season champion? One more time, this is Valorant coming your way. I'm super excited for tonight. It's going to be a good time. And just going to take one more note here for myself, and I believe we'll get into things in just a second here. So, what we have coming up as far as tonight, this is a best of 3 series. So first to 2 wins will be crowned our champion. Map number 1, Abyss. Map number 2, Bind, and map number 3, if we make it there, is Pearl. So really, really, really excited to get everything going tonight. Love that play, girl, Kali. I'm just gonna call you a Kali, cool? Oh, graduating this year too. Very sad. Well, congrats to graduating. Number one. Number two, after everything's said and done with your high school career, I do hope that you go out into life and succeed at anything and everything that you put your mind to, and that you decide to go after. All right. Getting into the match. So today, again, Valorant on my stream here. On Wednesday, we'll have Rocket League, and then on Thursday, we'll have some Fortnite action. On Wednesday as well, obviously not on my stream, but on one of my amazing chess coaches, one of their streams. They will be getting some Grand Finals chess coverage for us, which is super, super cool. As I can cast over Valorant, I can cast over Fortnite, I can cast over Rocket League. That's simple enough. I got the basics down. But chess, oh man, I've played a little bit, just a couple games here and there, especially as a kid, but could not bring any sort of casting prowess to that game. So shout out to ISWA coach chess coach O'Neill for bringing that on Wednesday. But we are getting into things here, so let's switch us over. And before I actually do that, if the game volume is too loud, if I'm too loud, or vice versa, we're too quiet, either of them, please let me know and I'll fix it on my end. But getting into things here. Do have K12PEA, the Wolves on the defending side to start this one. And VAVA, the VAVA Bees on the attacking side. We are getting into Abyss here today. Gonna be a good one. Best of 3 series, first to 2 wins, Grand Finals, or first place on the line. Who's gonna be crowned champion? We're gonna have some fun today. Xavier, welcome. Oh, and I also meant to say before we got into this, to any of the teams that have been knocked out thus far, or to any of the players, playing currently, if they're watching this VOD back, number one, appreciate y'all. Big shout out to the K12PEA Wolves and VAVA Bees for making it to this point. We are in the Grand Finals. This is the last match of the Valorant Spring 2025 season here at the K12 Esports League. And as always, I do like to start with the defenders for the most part when we do get into rounds. So on board here with Forsaken on the Jet for VAVA, 4 ghosts for each team. Let's see how this pistol round plays out. Four-man ace stack, 4-player ace stack for the VAVA team. Gonna be taking this one really slowly. I'm gonna get on board here with Yuki, who did come to the middle, and we'll see 2 players. Gonna back up is Yuki. Maybe take a few more shots to see if they get anything. We'll hit TJ just barely, but as I was saying all that, VAVA does take 2 picks as they go into the A site. Spike is getting planted. I'm sorry, VAVA able to get 2 picks. K12PEA only with 1 thus far. Freezer on it with another pick onto Husio. On board with Akira. Taking down Striker. And that will be VAVA winning round number 1. Pistol round going in their favor. Really good plays there from the VAVA team. As soon as Yuki did peek mid and see those 2 players, they decided to take space on that A site. It was very good timing from them. And we'll see, it does look like potentially switching up their site. They left the spike. They left the spike, down by the A and middle cut. Picking that up, going middle with the spike will be KO. Stats on this KO. Knife goes out, will not hit anything. Taking space. KO makes it through without being seen here. Little bit of action coming down here on this A site. On board with Forsaken from VAVA. Forsaken does see Striker. Oh, Striker hit pretty low from that electric arrow. Stats getting the spike down. Spike is down. It is now all on K12PEA to get this retake in. On board with Poon Poon here. Gonna come through the smoke. See a few players. Will go down. Stats and Forsaken for VAVA, pairing with a few eliminations. Stats getting 1 more. TJ trading though for their team, unable to take down Forsaken is TJ. Forsaken with a good elimination there. All up to Ishepi here in a sticky situation. Will get 1 before dropping Forsaken. 3K on that round. That is VAVA going up 2-0 here in this game number 1 on Abyss. The cliche in life, Akali, Nightbot is very sensitive to capitals, so we'll have to see what Nightbot ends up doing, but just gotta be careful with the capitals on those chats there. Okay, full buy here for K12PEA. This should be a round that they are able to take given the economy, but we've seen thrifties happen here before plenty of times. On board here with Stats once again, taking space with 4 of their teammates here through middle. Making that jump. They will see 1 player. Yuki able to take them down. Forsaken also getting 1. TJ for K12PEA able to get 1 as well, but it is now a 4-2 situation in favor of VAVA. Poon Poon now on the spike side. Gonna see Yuki. Gonna drop
Spike planted.
TJ, lone player for K12PEA, will also drop there. That is a good round for VAVA, as they did not have a full buy. Well, definitely have a full buy here. K12PEA, we're going to see what they decide to do as far as buys, but we do have a timeout coming in. So I'm going to bring us to a be back soon screen, and once the gameplay is back, we will be back. Back we are. K12PEA talked it through during that timeout. They decided to go with a kind of an econ round here, getting a couple sheriffs, and not buying any vandals on this one. No heavy armor as well. B push here for VAVA. K12PEA now as a strong 5 are looking to rotate to this site, as they did not see anything on the A side. So full team rotation coming in. They will have to probably retake this, as VAVA takes a lot of space, looking to get the spike down any moment, I do believe. Eshepi and company beginning their retake on this B site. Striker gonna come around the corner first. Gonna see Forsaken get a couple of nice shots in there. Forsaken getting 3 though. Freezer with 1 as well. Stats also dropping Poon Poon after Poon Poon does get an elimination. That will be 4 rounds in a row here for VAVA. K12PEA now with a full buy just about of their own. They should be feeling pretty good going into this round. They really want to snuff out some of this momentum that VAVA's been able to bring, you know, 4 rounds in a row. I'm going to get on board here with Akira, the lurker player for VAVA, as Eshepi will take down Freezer. First elimination of the round, and player advantage goes to K12PEA. They're going to look to play their numbers. And of course, as I say that, Caster Curse Forsaken does trade out. Get the trade onto Eshepi there. Again, lurking still here is Akira at this A site. But their teammates have rotated all the way to the B site. They're going to come up against some opposition, though, as Yuki sending some shots down through those smokes. And it looks like VAVA is going to opt to rotate out as well. Akira slowly moving up into that A site, relaying that information to their teammates. But Akira is going to run up against one of the K12PEA players. Not exactly sure who that is at the moment. But crazy timing here as Husio makes it through. Will turn, is going to see stats. Going to take their time here, take their time. Spike's going down. One tap for Husio. Husio not knowing that Akira is there. Akira will get the trade. It is a 3v3. Spike is down on the A site. We have K12PEA rotating now to take control. Striker in the smoke. Poon Poon taking space. Poon Poon going around the corner. TJ as well following up. Akira gonna take down Poon Poon. Spike does go down. Yuki, good shot onto TJ. TJ is down. Forsaken also taking down Striker. 5 in a row here for VAVA. like I said, 5 in a row here for VAVA. And they're going to have a full buy. K12PEA, unfortunately, their econ is struggling a little bit at the moment. Again, gonna want to get a round win on the board for themselves and stop this momentum that is being brought by VAVA. Freezer here, taking space middle, has the spike. Good shot onto Poon Poon
Take flight
by Freezer. Now using this drone, gonna scout out these corridors. In the spike, or in the smoke, we'll see that player TJ is gonna take down Freezer. It is a 3v3 at the current moment here. Spike is going down on the B site. Gonna get on board with Striker as they are taking the most amount of space here. Will opt to stay here, keep their positioning, and wait for some teammates. I'm assuming on top of this box. Striker will get flashed. Teammates are coming through. On board with TJ. Ishepi with the jet ult will get one onto Yuki.
One enemy remaining.
See, can I get on board with Ishepi? Ishepi with 3K on this round. Looking for the fourth here. Onto Forsaken. Forsaken will take down TJ. Will also take down Striker. It is a 1v1. Bad timing for Ishepi.
This is nothing.
Spike is going to go off. Forsaken with a perfect play. 3K on the round for them. Forsaken able to just waste enough time. Sheppy had no opportunity to defuse that spike there. And that, again, will be another round win for VAVA on that one. Ishepi did what they can, did probably about all they could at that moment. Forsaken just playing too good at that time. Using the time of the spike to their advantage. And a full buy here for both teams. Yuki with the op. Gonna come down the mid where they will have an opportunity to take down maybe two opponents with this op. I'm gonna stick on board here for just a moment. See if they can hit any shots. We'll call that player out to their team. Smoke does go down. Now gonna take space is Yuki with this op. Oh, but Husio with a very needed first pick on this round, taking down the op player. It's a 3v2 now in this middle side. Make that a 1v2 as TJ does trade Forsaken after their teammate does fall. TJ gonna stick here. Freezer knows they're there. Freezer will hit the op shot. Now Freezer using that drone, gonna see that player there for K12PEA at the other side of the map. Spike does go down on this A site here. Stats does hear this player above them. Striker down. Good flash by Stats as well. Stats taking space here. Is going to see Seppi. Is going to take them down. Spray transfer. Not able to make that elimination happen onto Poon Poon. But regardless, Poon Poon will drop. VAVA had enough players there to make sure that no craziness happened. And that is a 7-round run thus far here for VAVA on this one. Attacking side working out very, very well for them. K12PEA needs to get that first pick, like we've seen in maybe 2 to 3 of these rounds, and continue to play their numbers, play for the trades. You know, this is not game over, not even close to it quite yet. There's a lot going on here. Freezer will take down Husio. Husio had their ult though, so able to come back into this one. It is a full man push here onto this A site. Husio able to take down Stats. Freezer with the trade though. Forsaken with another shot onto TJ. Ishepi now in this top cut will drop to Freezer. Freezer on a 3K this round. Poon Poon does take down Stats. Freezer coming up. Yuki able to get Poon Poon. Spike will go down. Freezer with the 4K on that round number 8. Looking real good. Our VAVA at the current moment. K12PEA need to take a breath, talk through what they need to do to get a round on the board and start making this comeback. And we do have a timeout coming in. So with that being said, gonna take us to a Be Back Soon screen. and we will be back. Back we are. Gonna be a full buy for VAVA, as with 8 round wins in a row, their economy is feeling incredible at the moment. For K12PEA, a couple marshals coming out, one vandal. And it does look like VAVA gonna play this one really slow, as it does look like one of their players maybe is AFK. Wrong time to do that, but they're gonna make it work to the best of their ability. Stats throwing some flashes, making a lot of noise on this A side here to try and bait out this K12PEA team. As we see on the mini-map that 2 of their teammates and the Spike are on the B side, and playing this lurker role in the middle is their chamber, who is Yuki. But I want to get back on board here with Stats, as they will detect one K12PEA player there. That is TJ with that utility knife. And now taking space is VAVA on this B side of the map. Gonna get on board here with Forsaken. Gonna come up against Poon Poon. Will see Poon Poon as well. And I'm sure Poon Poon saw them too. So Poon Poon putting down some utility now. Checking their corners. Very slow round, as I said. Forsaken with a good shot. Yuki with another shot as well. Striker able to trade that out in the middle of the map though. Onto Yuki. Good martial shot from them. Striker now taking space here. Is going to get suppressed by that KO knife once again. Stats making use of those knives very, very well. Creep around the corner is Striker. Will catch out Akira. It is a 3v3 now, as we do see the VAVA player moving once again. Stats able to trade out onto Striker. Forsaken, another good shot onto Husio. It is now all on Ishepi, who will drop. Unfortunately for K12PEA, that is 9-0 currently for VAVA. VAVA on this attacking side is on fire. K12PEA needs to buy themselves a round. Loadouts here for K12PEA, not too bad, honestly, in my opinion. They do have 3 Vandals, lots of heavy armor as well.
You want to play? Let's play.
Just need to make some magic happen, does K12PEA. Pretty split across the map are both teams currently, as we have 2 players here kind of lurking this B site for VAVA. 1 player is sneaking up into A is Stats. Stats with some good positioning here is going to be hearing these players all around them. Gonna come around the corner, is gonna see Sheppy, gonna get traded, I'm sure, is Stats, and there it is, TJ with the trade. However, on the other side of the map, Freezer does take down Poon Poon, so now K12PEA going to need to rotate and retake this B site.
Spike planted.
As that spike does go down. Striker knows that Yuki is there. Yuki able to take down TJ. Striker, nice one tap there onto Yuki to get the trade. They are the last player. Gonna see Freezer, but the bait and switch from VAVA works perfectly. Freezer shoulder peeking that corner, Forsaken swinging around and able to get that elimination. again, another tough buy here for K12PEA. Lots of space being taken very quickly here by VAVA on this B site. Freezer and Yuki able to get a pair of eliminations. Striker in a really sticky situation there. Also taken out. It is a 5-player to 2-player advantage here for VAVA. We have Husio. We have Ishepi. Ishepi taken really low, only 10 HP. Oh, able to dodge that nade. Very, very good by Ishepi there.
Player standing.
Oh, but the shock bolt does come through by Freezer, and Stats able to finish off Husio, giving VAVA the flawless on this round 11. One more round before the swap. Will we see a perfect offense attacking side here from VAVA, or will K12PEA be able to take one round before we do switch sides here? Pretty close to a full buy for K12PEA. They at least have 4 Vandals here in this last round of this side. VAVA with a strong presence here on this A side of the map. Akira able to take down Striker, though Striker peeking a little too far on that one. That will give VAVA the player advantage in this round number 12. Now coming through this smoke, oh, I thought Husio was going to swing through it just crazily, but we'll back down. We have TJ, we have Freezer, we have Yuki, all in this middle side. TJ unable to take down Freezer. Freezer will win that one, opening up the B side of the map. But here comes Poon Poon on this crazy flank here. Poon Poon able to see Freezer, get Freezer before dropping to Yuki. Now Husio watching this corridor, making the right play here, but VAVA able to take advantage of the open middle side of the map and rotate to the B site. That spike is going to go down. Akira is going to drop this one. And we do see both K12PEA players coming through their spawn, which I think is the best play, as we do see that we do have a VAVA player lurking that middle side of the map. Ishepi now and Husio. Husio taking space first. Husio able to take down Stats. In this corner is Akira. Akira will get the trade. Ishepi now doing what they can, but unfortunately will drop to Yuki. That is a flawless attacking side for VAVA. Now, as I've kind of been told in the chat, and what I know of this map as well, defense on Abyss is not favored. So VAVA taking advantage of the favored side of attacking to start, and will be up at a 12-0 advantage. They are on match point. We will see if K12PEA here, now switching and being on the attacking side, can make a historic run happen. It all starts with this first round here on the side swap with this pistol round. 4 ghosts for K12PEA, looking to really hit these shots and put a round on the board for themselves. On board here with Poon Poon, as they are getting ready to send some utility down. TJ taking the most amount of space. We'll drop the Freezer. Ishepi getting the trade. Forsaken on the rotation. Husio able to take down Akira as well. It's 4 players to 3 for K12PEA and VAVA respectively. Spike is down as well. K12PEA just needs to play their positioning, play the timings, and this should be a round for them. As we see Husio holding this corner very good. They're going to have 3 players coming their way very, very soon. Stats, Yuki, and Forsaken all swinging out. Ishepi able to take down Yuki. Forsaken with a quick trade, though. It is a 2v2 at the current moment. Spike is down. Poon Poon and Striker for K12PEA. Stats on this defuse is going to hold it, most likely. Taken down is Stats by Poon Poon. Now, Striker versus Forsaken. Forsaken, not enough time to get this spike diffused, so that will be K12PEA putting a round on the board. And just like Twitch chat has told me, and from what I know of this map, defense is super, super difficult. So K12PEA now on that offensive end, able to get themselves around. Now, I said it just a few moments ago, but to win this game, number one, for K12PEA, they will have to go on a historic run. We'll see if they're able to. They are a strong 5 here. Zooming up the middle side of the map. And VAVA with a strong 5 now flanking through the A site as well. Let's see here. Where does K12PEA decide to go? They decide to go to the B side of the map. Good call here. Take the space quickly. They're looking to take the space quickly. And VAVA sending all 5 again through the middle side of the map. Both teams playing very, very quickly on this round. TJ gonna be holding this corner, as I'm sure K12PEA kind of knows what's happening. Ishepi able to get the first, able to get the second, and that is a quick 5 eliminations for K12PEA to finish off this round number 14. That is 2 rounds in a row for them. Can they match what VAVA did on the other side of the half and get 12 in a row for themselves? It starts with 1 round, then it starts with 2, and then it's 1 round at a time. K12PEA gonna be feeling good after that round as well. So we'll just have to see how everything does continue to play out. Full buy though here for VAVA. So this is a round that K12PEA needs to get a pick or 2 and make sure that all the players are staying up. Flashed is almost, I'm assuming, the whole K12PEA team. Poon Poon using this drone. Gonna find some of the VAVA players. Smoke is gonna go down here for VAVA, making K12PEA opt to rotate away. I do like this call here. Very split now is VAVA across the map. Striker with a good pick down the middle side. It will take down Freezer. Player advantage now to K12PEA. Coming back now to this A site is K12PEA. Husio taking space here.
Right here.
Gonna use some utility. TJ and Ishepi, first 2 players in for K12PEA. They're gonna get this spike down quickly. 2 players from VAVA rotating in from the defending side of the map. It is still a 5v4 player count and advantage of K12PEA. Gonna get on board here with Husio. Does get flashed. Gonna try and spray, not able to get anything. TJ with the trade though. Poon Poon able to take down Forsaken. TJ with a 3K on the round. 4 players remaining alive there for K12PEA. 3 rounds in a row. Full buy for them here as well. It will not be a full buy for VAVA. Oh my goodness. Full B stack for the VAVA side of the team. Well, 4-man B, 1 player in the middle side, and a full 5-player push here to the B site from K12PEA. Action is going to happen very, very quickly this round. Going to get on board here with Ishepi, as Husio does take down stats.
It's you and me.
Again, like I said, lots of quick action happening around the map. TJ versus Akira in the ultimate. TJ will win it out.
And that's the end.
And as I said just a few seconds ago, action was going to happen quickly, and it did. Unable to even really catch any of those eliminations in the feed as they happened so quickly. But K12PEA will win that round number 16, giving them a 4-round lead here, or sorry, 4-round run here, bringing themselves back into this one. It is 12-4 at the current moment. VAVA also struggling on the defensive side. It is a full buy for them though. Yuki does have the op once again. They are holding this middle lane, and K12PEA is wanting to come down this middle lane. I'm going to be on board here with Yuki to see if they hit any shots, but no, they miss one, and Striker will take them down. Good shot there by Striker. On board here with Ishepi, as I did see a knife come out, so I knew they had the ultimate out. We're going to see here. Come around this corner. Able to see Forsaken. Not able to take them down. Forsaken able to tie this one out. Lots of eliminations here coming in for K12, or for VAVA. one K12PEA player left. Everything on the line here for them in this game one. Husio will make it a 1v2, much more manageable. Gonna crawl up the rope, take some sprays through the smoke, and will drop. That will be game number one, going over to VAVA. Crazy, crazy game there, as VAVA did take 12 rounds in a row on their attacking side. K12PEA able to climb themselves back just a little bit, as I'm looking at the scoreboard here, able to get 4 rounds in a row before ultimately dropping this game number one to VAVA. VAVA will win that one 13-4. Great performance by Forsaken and Freezer on the VAVA side of things. 23-5 goes Forsaken on that map. Forsaken and a beast, an abyss demon here for on Valorant. My words are getting away from me here, as that was a crazy, crazy game number one. We will be back with game number two, which I do believe is on bind. I'm going to check my notes here 1 second and make sure that that bind is exactly where we're going. And it is. So we'll be back for game number two on bind. This is the K12 Esports League Spring Season 2025 Playoffs Grand Finals. K12PEA Wolves versus the VAVA Bees. VAVA Bees take map number one. This is a best of 3 series though, so K12PEA will be looking to extend this series in game number two. Once that action is back, we will be back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, players, coaches, parents, learning coaches, for being here and for your support always. Like I said, we will be back very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. K12 Esports League Spring Season 2025 Playoffs Grand Finals coming your way. We do have VAVA, we do have K12PEA, the VAVA Bees versus the K12PEA Wolves here today. Winner here does take Grand Finals and is crowned the champion of the K12 Esports League Spring 2025 season. If you missed the action last map, VAVA did end up winning that one 13-4, able to have a perfect offense on their attacking side for Abyss. K12PEA able to bring it back just a little bit before ultimately dropping that game number one. Now, reminder, this is a best of 3 series, so if VAVA does win this one, they will be crowned our champions. If K12PEA and the Wolves do win this one, they will be extending this series to our 3rd game. Excited to see how this map does play out, as VAVA had all the momentum and fire to start that game number one, but K12PEA did begin to bring it back. So if they can channel some of that energy into this game number two and keep their shots nice and hot, keep the communication flowing between themselves and their teammates, they will be able to extend this series. And we'll just have to see how it does end up playing out. Now, really quickly here, we do have K12PEA, Ishepi, Striker, Husio, Poon Poon, and TJ on the defending side, and for VAVA on the attacking side to start this map number 2 on bind. We have Akira, Freezer, Stats, Forsaken, and a substitute coming in for Yuki. We got Finny PNG there. I'm just gonna call you Finny here. Now, as always, I do like to stick usually with the attacking team to start rounds. So Forsaken, Finny, Stats, Freezer, Akira, looking like they want to go to this A site. And Forsaken, for me, from VAVA, always takes the most amount of space so quickly. And it is an A site push. K12PEA will be 5 strong here very shortly. Striker able to get one. Poon Poon taken out though by Forsaken. Husio able to take down Finny. Many players coming in through here. What can Forsaken do? Forsaken able to get 2 on the round before getting traded out. That is a round win. First round in this game. Pistol round going over to K12PEA. That is what they needed to start off this game 2 on fire, especially after dropping game number 1. So good round 1 here for K12PEA. Able to sneak that pistol round away from VAVA, as that was a strong A push from VAVA, and it looks like they may be wanting to do the exact same thing once again. Akira now on this chamber. What can they find? Vulnerable and suppressed is most of VAVA's team. TJ able to take advantage and get one. Freezer able to answer back though onto Ishepi. Forsaken coming through that wall and dashing right back. That was hilarious to watch. Poon Poon able to take down one. Striker also able to take down one. Husio and company now. Stats will get Poon Poon, but very low are both Stats and Finny for VAVA. Finny on like 1 HP will get taken down. Striker coming through that other side with the flank. Husio staying strong on their end will get the elimination onto Stats, and that will be 2 rounds for K12PEA to start this game number 2. Feeling good is K12PEA, which is what we want to see here as spectators. Dropping game number 1 and coming into game number 2 very, very hot. They want to extend this series. I want to see an extended series. Give me a game number 3. But we'll just have to see how it all plays out. Very split up here now is VAVA across the map. 2 players lurking A side. 3 players kind of creeping up this B side. They did drop the spike just to go back and pick it up at any point if needed. TJ is going to take some good shots onto Finny and take almost all of their shield away. K12PEA at the current moment holding strong. 3 players A site, 2 players B site. As with this kind of split push, K12PEA not sure how to handle it, as you know, a couple players just hanging around that backside of A, wondering if they should rotate or not. And now we do see a full kind of rotation here for VAVA. They will be 4 players strong at this A site. K12PEA only 3 players strong here. Husio, the closest man around this corner, will send out a smoke. Freezer gonna come around, gonna get taken down by Husio. Husio traded right away though by Stats. Ishepi able to get 1, make that 2. Ishepi, nice shot onto Forsaken, makes him low. Will drop though. Ishepi will get the trade. Last player up for VAVA is Akira.
30 seconds left.
Stuck in this hallway. 1v2. Akira very low, 32 HP. Striker peeking a little bit. Akira, Sixth Sense will get Ishepi, but will get traded. Striker with a good shot there, winning that 3rd round for their team. 3-0 now for K12PEA on the defending side here in this game number 2. Gonna take a look at the buys. Full buy for K12PEA. It's gonna be an econ round here for VAVA.
This should do.
Wanting to take advantage of the better loadouts is going to be K12PEA. They're really going to want to look at going up 4-0 here in this game. Another split push here by VAVA, leaving the spike down as well in this kind of middle side of the map. Freezer sending out everything through this side is going to have to back up. Make sure they don't take any damage from that. Stats with the Marshall backing up their 2 teammates here. Smoke does go down. Stats gonna send that out there. Make sure no players can come around this corner. On board here with Freezer, who did pick up the spike and is kind of trying to creep up, but is gonna back down potentially and rotate to this B side. I'm sorry, A side of the map. As Forsaken, Akira, and Finny are still on this B site. Again, very split here for VAVA on this one. The spike has made its way all the way to the A site though. Freezer is also going to take space now. Freezer going to come up against Ishepi and one other K12PEA player. Good timing. does Freezer get? Able to come around this backside and get the elimination. Gonna pick up the Vandal and drop to Poon Poon though. Spike does go down. K12PEA fully rotating over now. TJ with a good shot and helping Striker finish off Akira. Winning K12PEA our 4th round of this game number 2. Feeling very good, I'm sure. It is going to be just about a full buy here for VAVA after they did econ last round. Looking like VAVA now wanting to play more as a team going into round number 5. Very, very focused on this A side of the map. Finny and Akira gonna take space on this far right side. I need to get on board here with Stats, who is moving very quickly through everything. Gonna get taken really low. Ishepi does go down. Freezer and Forsaken also taking picks for their own team, but Freezer will get traded by Husio. Forsaken now stuck kind of in this corner, doing their corner checks. Akira also stuck in this hallway, in the smoke. Husio able to take down Forsaken. That is Spike down 2 players versus 3 K12PEA with the player advantage. Coming around the side is Striker, taken down by Akira. Akira now gonna try and take space. Gonna do what they can, checking all their corners. Husio sees them. Almost able to get away is Akira, but Husio and TJ able to hold down that line of sight. Make sure they hit their shots and win another round for K12PEA. That is 5 rounds in a row for them. And another potential econ round coming out here for VAVA, as their economy right now, their credits not looking very hot at the current moment. VAVA in a very similar situation now to K12PEA from last game. VAVA just hoping to buy a round here, snuff out some of this K12PEA momentum. Stats gonna lurk on this far right side of the map. We do have Freezer on this middle side, sending out all the utility, and the 3 other players for VAVA are stacked toward the B side. Bomb or Spike is down for VAVA toward their spawn here. Looks like Stats will be the player to potentially rotate back and pick that up. But Finny holding strong here on this entrance to the B site. We have Poon Poon and we have Striker holding this B side, as these 2 players for VAVA taking space on the A side of the map, Freezer and Stats. Ishepi caught out, knows that Stats is there. They're going to hold strong here with 3 players, 4 players strong on the B side of the map for VAVA. Finny gonna send out the cover. Ishepi, though, on that A site will take down Stats, giving K12PEA the player advantage. VAVA still needing to go pick up this spike here.
30 seconds left.
Akira and Forsaken coming up through here. Forsaken, that was a big pick by Poon Poon. Poon Poon shutting down the Jet ultimate there. It is still a player advantage for K12PEA at the current moment.
1 enemy remaining.
Spike all the way back in VAVA's spawn. This is going to be a round win to K12PEA. As Finny just hoping to hold on to their Vandal and take it into the next round here. 6 in a row for K12PEA here on Bind, map number 2. Again, a very, very similar situation to game number 1, as we do have a timeout coming in. I'm gonna stay on camera, or I'm gonna keep talking through this here, as again, this was a very, very similar situation to what we saw in game number 1. Game number 1, VAVA had a perfect offensive record on Abyss, going 12-0 into the half swap, and then eventually winning out the game 13-4. Now in game number 2 on Bind, K12PEA with all the momentum at the current moment, 6 rounds in a row. VAVA hoping again to buy themselves a round. stop this K12 PEA momentum. And we will see when we come back what they did talk about and what they're gonna what their plan is to, you know, get some momentum for themselves here. Finny with one of the coolest melees in the game, in my opinion. Showing it off. Full buy for K12PEA, of course, on this crazy run here. Almost a full buy for VAVA. So they'll be feeling pretty good going into this round number 7 here. We do have stats lurking on the A side of the map as their 4 teammates are going to make a quick push to the B side. Utility coming in though. Having to back up is Akira. Luckily for VAVA, no one getting hit there. And I must have missed it, but K12PEA did lose a player early in this round. Freezer also getting one onto Striker. This is looking good here for VAVA. As Husio does get flashed there. Let's see here. VAVA opting now to make the quick rotation to this A side of the map. Finny does have Spike here. Gonna take space and most likely look at getting this down as soon as possible. We have Poon Poon coming in through this top side. Trying to find players. Ishepi will take down Freezer. Stats able to take down Poon Poon through that smoke. Ishepi also getting Akira. Finny versus Husio. Husio wins it. Husio had the ult coming back. Unfortunately, unable to do anything there. Ishepi now in a 1v3 with Spike down. Stats does find Ishepi. Ishepi coming around the corner. Does not see Finny there. Finny able to get the easy one. And there it is. Round victory to VAVA. 6-1 now as we go into round number 8. Gonna check out these buys here. The most even buys we have seen this entire game. Almost a full buy for VAVA. Freezer, the only one without the heavy armor. And again, VAVA opting for this very split playstyle here, leaving the Spike down as well. Finny and Freezer trying to come through this left side of the map. Akira and Forsaken up in this B cutoff. Striker on the other side of that wall, doing what they can to buy as much time as possible and waste as much time as possible. As TJ will take down Forsaken. Striker getting 2, Poon Poon also getting 1. Stats now, lone player up, will get Ishepi before dropping Husio with the good trade. Round for K12PEA. Full buy here for K12PEA. Their economy is still on fire at the current moment. VAVA, 3 Vandals at the very least. Gonna be feeling okay going into this round number 9. VAVA now with a strong A side push. Forsaken taking so much space very, very quickly. Stats and Husio gonna get into an engagement. Stats coming out on top, back on board with Forsaken, who's coming through here. Gonna see 2, Ishepi and Striker able to take 2 down for K12PEA.
Spike planted.
Rotation now for K12PEA as well. 4 players strong for them, 3 players strong for VAVA, and as I say that, Stats will even us out. Stats with another. It is now a 2v2. Poon Poon and TJ for K12PEA. Akira and Finny, sorry about that, up for VAVA. Finny will take down Poon Poon. TJ able to make the trade though. It is now a 1v1. How does Akira play this? TJ taking them down very low. 31 HP is Akira. Faking that defuse is TJ. TJ will get it and have plenty of time to get this spike defusal. Oh my goodness.
Clutch.
I have a reputation to maintain.
These teams with 1 minute or 1 second and 1.22 seconds left on that one, able to get the spike defuse. Oh, this game, this grand finals has been so fun thus far. So incredible plays coming out from every single player. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Gonna check the buys here. K12PEA full buy. VAVA gonna need to econ this round up and out. They are also gonna go to the B side this time. Now coming through. Coming through this B cut is VAVA. Smoke does go down. Akira with the Spectre making their way slowly through here. We do have Freezer on this backside of the site, ready to throw that flash out. Flash will go out. Gonna blind somebody. Striker gonna take some shots, but also send some shots back. Poon Poon and Striker getting 3 for K12PEA, but 3 answered right back for VAVA. It is now a 2v2. We have Husio. We have Ishepi now having to play the retake. Finny, though, with a good shot onto Ishepi. It is now a 1v2. Finny getting the bomb down. Getting the spike down.
Planted.
Waiting to see if any of these VAVA players do make a mistake. Oh my gosh. Crazy flick onto Akira, and Husio also able to get Finny. Clutch coming from them. Oh my goodness, that first elimination. That was a great flick. Wow, wow, wow. Husio with a crazy clutch there. Gonna get this defuse. It is gonna be a 9-1 round advantage for K12PEA and the Wolves. Going into round number 11, we will have a timeout coming through here. So until that is finished, we will be back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that tech pause. Right back into game number 2. It is a 9-1 lead currently for the K12PEA Wolves on bind here for the defensive side of things. We're getting very close to the side swap on board again with the attacking side, as I usually like to start things off with. A push here for VAVA. Stats creeping around this corner here on the far side of the map with Spike in hand. 2 teammates to back them up.
Toxin screen down.
Toxin screen does go down. K12PEA not seeing anything off except for the very first part of this round, so opting to rotate to the B side is TJ. Now coming back, as that is the correct call. Of course, I'm in spectator mode, so I can see it all, right? But full rotation now coming in here for K12PEA. Spike is going down. Lots of action is about to start here. Freezer does get TJ. Forsaken in this corner cut. Husio taking down Akira. Freezer and Stats getting 2 for themselves. Finny also getting 1. 2 players left for K12PEA. 3 for VAVA. Freezer will finish off Poon Poon. Now we do have Husio in a 1v3 situation. Last round they did have a crazy 1v2 clutch. Nothing like that happening here in this round though. VAVA will take that one, getting a second round victory for themselves. Before it, as the announcer just said, last round in the half. Spend all those credits, players. We do see a full buy, of course, from both teams. TJ with their ult ready for the Wolves. Finny with their ult ready for the VAVA Bees. And going into the half, 9-3 feels so much better than a 10-2 for VAVA. They want that to be the scoreboard. For K12PEA, of course, they want 10-2 to be the scoreboard. Very split here is VAVA at the current moment. We do have Finny creeping up this A side of the map here with Forsaken and Freezer also kind of just waiting in the wings. K12PEA gonna make a rotation to the B side. Gonna have 3 over there and 2 at the A site. We do have Stats and Akira here for VAVA creeping up the far side of the map. Gonna take the portal, I'm sure, to rotate to this A side as Freezer does take down Ishepi. However, as I go over there, Forsaken getting one. Freezer, oh my gosh, with the quick flick, 180 onto Husio. It is a 5-to-1 player advantage. Poon Poon, last player up here for K12PEA. Completely spread around the map is VAVA. Husio, or Poon Poon, I'm sorry, has their work cut out for them. And Forsaken will finish that one off, taking down Poon Poon. It is a 9-to-3 going into the halftime swap. K12PEA will now be on the attacking side. VAVA now defending. Once again, 9-to-3 so far. K12PEA started this game off with a 6-round run. VAVA currently, though, on a 2-round run. 9-to-3 once again. 3 ghosts here for both teams. And as always, gonna be on board mostly with the attacking team to start the rounds. TJ and company looking to push this B side. Stats gonna jump peek and run away very quickly. Lots of utility coming down from Stats to make sure this push does get frozen in its tracks. Freezer on a very quick flank here is gonna see this tripwire back down. Little do they know they have 3 players ahead of them. Freezer able to get one. Flash goes out and they will get out of dodge. Player advantage here for VAVA. Freezer with a very good flank. Now on board here with Husio, who is still lurking on this B side. Will get one before dropping. Able to take Stats very low though. That's what you want to see. Freezer with a crazy flank is gonna get one, is gonna get 2. Before dropping TJ with the trade. TJ in this corner here, gonna get taken down by Finny as Finny comes through that smoke. VAVA now with a little bit of momentum themselves. Gonna take the pistol round on this side swap, bringing the round count 9-4. A Marshal and an Outlaw coming out here for VAVA on this one. We're gonna have Forsaken on the B side with that Marshal, and Akira on the A side with the Outlaw. I may start this round off here with Forsaken, as it does look like it's going to be a B push here for K12PEA. Stats able to get 2 with the shotty before getting traded out. Great plays by Stats on the VAVA side of things. Forsaken now turning around, gonna see these players rotate into this site. Spike is going down. Forsaken gonna get an easy one onto Ishepi. 2-player advantage for VAVA here. Come around this corner. Are these 2 players from K12PEA and able to take down Forsaken? They needed that one. Husio getting taken pretty low here by Freezer. Husio gonna pick up this ult orb now. They are 3 away from having their ult. Poon Poon will drop. Outlaw shot by Akira. Finny will finish it off with the Spectre as well. 5-9 now. Momentum on the side of VAVA. K12 playing a full econ round that last round, so they were almost expecting to lose that one. To make it so that they did have a full buy here going into round number 15. Very split up once again for VAVA. Stats still with that. I believe it's called a Bucky. We're gonna get on board with them and see what the name. Yeah, the Judge. Sorry, with the Judge. Gonna take the same space I do believe that they took last round with that weapon. Stats able to use the Sheriff as well to get Husio, giving their team again player advantage at the start of this round. Taking space very quickly now is K12PEA on this B site. Poon Poon gonna send out this drone, scout things out, will not see anything. Now Ishepi hanging out in the smoke as TJ will drop Freezer, who Freezer was on a crazy long flank. Gonna take the portal is K12PEA, making this rotation. TJ gonna pick up the ult orb as well.
Show me a target.
One away from their ult. Almost able to take down Finny is TJ, but TJ will drop Akira, also getting one onto Ishepi. It is a two-player advantage once again for VAVA. In this one, Striker gonna come around this corner, gonna get Finny. Striker able to stay alive as well. On board with them. Forsaken on the other side of that smoke. Forsaken able to get Striker. Poon Poon will answer back though. It is now a 1v1. Stats versus Poon Poon. Stats comes out on top. 5-round run for VAVA now. It is 6-9. 3 rounds in a row after the side swap. VAVA momentum again on their side at the current moment. K12PEA gonna want to stop that. They are going to take a timeout to make to talk through their gameplay and do what they can to make that happen. Once we're back to the gameplay, I will show that screen, but for now we'll be back in just about 45 seconds. Alright, we are back. Let's take a look at these buys here. It is going to be an econ round, unfortunately, for K12PEA. Full buy for VAVA. We do have Akira on the op. They're not going to be able to see anything as K12PEA is taking space very quickly here on this B side. Freezer gonna flash and run very quickly in there. Freezer able to get 3K with that flash and a very, very, very quick flawless from VAVA on that round, bringing us now to a 9-7 round count. K12PEA Wolves started this game off with 6 in a row. VAVA now on 6 in a row themselves. This game is so close. Akira still with the op here, but K12PEA on this round number 17 will have a full buy as well. With an econ round, they were again expecting to lose that. So going into this round here, gonna be feeling a lot more confident. Forsaken seen out, but able to dash away. All the space here trying to be taken by K12PEA. Freezer gonna start it off though, getting one onto TJ, but Poon Poon answering back right away. Forsaken will trade that. Striker taking down Finny on the other side. Spike will go down by Striker. It is a 3 versus 3 at the current moment. Husio able to take down one before being traded. They do have the ult, able to come back into this one. Husio swinging wide. Forsaken 3K so far. 2v2. Spike down. Striker and Ishepi, 4K12PEA, Akira and VAVA. I'm sorry, Akira and Forsaken for VAVA. Forsaken with the 4th on the round. Knows Ishepi is there. Ishepi has to peek and will get dropped. 5-4 Forsaken on that round. Not the ace, unfortunately, as Husio did use their ult and come back in that one. Again, VAVA feeling like they're on fire at the moment. It is only now a 1 round difference. And since the side swap, K12PEA unfortunately has yet to take a round. They are going to want to make sure that this round does get taken so that it does not become a tie game. They can keep this lead the entire time. pretty solid A stack here for K12PEA. Instead of playing this one as fast as they have been, they have slowed down considerably. I do like this switch up here. Finney wanting to peek this corner. Will get taken down. Ishepi, good sheriff shot. Number advantage now in favor of K12PEA. Stats slowly beginning to creep around these corners. Stats gonna back down as they hear the footsteps. Ishepi gonna come around, able to get one is Stats, and able to get it out of dodge as well. It is now tied up as far as players, and Husio will get one. Stats tying it up once again. As K12PEA, two of those players do make the quick rotation. Spike is gonna be able to go down. We have Poon Poon dropping that. VAVA now coming around the backside for this rotation. Striker gonna do what they can to check and see what is happening across the map. Forsaken gonna come around this corner. Striker's there. Striker's gonna see them. Striker with the flick will get Forsaken. Number advantage now for K12PEA. They also have Spike down. Stats with 3K on this round, able to even it out. It is a 2v2. Stats wanting to get on that Spike. Has to back down. Gonna get on it again. More utility coming out from K12PEA. K12PEA will secure that round. Winning the first one of this side swap. They needed that. They want to extend this series. As a reminder, this is a best of 3. VAVA did win game number 1. This is game number 2. If K12PEA can finish this game out, we go to a game number 3. If VAVA make the comeback, they will be crowned our champions. And game 3 will not be needed here. Full buy for both teams, and op for Forsaken. I'm going to get on board with them as it will be a B push, and this is the side that they are looking. Poon Poon. Poon Poon will get taken down. Forsaken with a good shot. Poon Poon swung wide, unable to win that one. Now, 2 players for K12PEA thinking about coming through this B cut. Forsaken repositioning, still has the op, is going to see the head of TJ, will miss. Not only does TJ have the op, but they also have their ult. 1 player advantage for VAVA here. I'm sorry, did I say TJ? I meant Forsaken. And it will be a rotation here for K12PEA and TJ. To this A side, Akira is in the close corner. Finney as well, very close. They're going to try and play the bait and switch as best as possible. Akira able to take down Husio and getting out of dodge. Striker with a good shot though onto Akira. We'll make sure that does get traded out. 4v3 TJ, another good shot onto Freezer. Ishepi now has the high space. Gonna get taken down by Forsaken. Still player advantage to VAVA. Very fast rotation coming in from Striker and TJ. Stats is there. Stats will be able to take down Striker because they were in the air. TJ gonna get the Spike down. Oh, they fake it. They fake it. And they rotate to the A site. But look at the minimap. VAVA knows. Oh, Akira. Gonna get the shots through the box. Round victory for VAVA. It is now 10-9. Holy moly. What a crazy game this has been. Full momentum for K12PEA to start this game. Then full momentum for VAVA as we went into the side switch. Now back and forth rounds for both teams. What more could you ask for here for our grand finals? Very, very rough buy for K12PEA going into this round. Number 20, Akira, able to take down Poon Poon with that chamber ult. Giving themselves player advantage. Now, unfortunately for Akira, they did get taken pretty low. So they do need to play pretty careful here. Swinging through that smoke is Stats, able to take down one before getting traded. 3 VAVA players holding strong here on this side. Akira with a second shot onto Striker will finally be traded by Ishepi. 2 2 players for K12PEA going up against 3 from VAVA. I think K12PEA is going to opt to rotate to this A side. We'll have to see. They're playing a little bit passive at the moment. We do have 2 players strong for VAVA on the B site, 1 player strong for VAVA on the A site. Slowly creeping up now to the B site is K12PEA. This could work out just fine for them. Able to find themselves a Vandal is Husio. Oh, Husio
30 seconds left.
not looking to the right spot. Will get taken down to 33 HP. They are very weak at this moment. Forsaken able to get the op shot through the wall. Finny very flashed at this moment. Ishepi able to use their ult. Take down Forsaken in a 1v2 now is Ishepi. Grenade goes out. Freezer able to get the shot through the crate. And that will be a tie game for us. Ending this round 20. It's going to be 10 rounds for K12PEA. 10 rounds for VAVA. And K12PEA had the lead this entire game. It has now been tied.
I need this.
Holy moly. Full round bye once again for both teams. Forsaken still has that op. And Forsaken,
Here.
the last couple rounds they've had the op has chosen the right side of the map to go to. As they are currently on this A site. And it does look like K12PEA is wanting to come to this side. Akira taking space but able to get one and use that utility to teleport back. Akira doing their role, doing their job, playing their role very well, getting one and backing up. K12PEA has been at a player disadvantage for the last few rounds to start. So Ishepi and company going to try and do what they can. Look at Stats here on a flank. Will Stats be able to get one before being traded out? Stats able to get one and gonna run away quickly. Not only did they get one, but they stayed alive. Stats with the flanks. This game has been on fire. Still here, still holding. K12PEA players trying to find them out. Coming around this corner is TJ. TJ will get the one tap.
Cover going out.
So 1 player advantage here for VAVA. 35 seconds left on the clock. K12PEA gonna need to make something happen.
30 seconds left.
As 3 players are strong here for VAVA. Only 1 on the B site. They have chosen the right place to rotate to. They have seen Freezer as well. Freezer will get Husio.
Down B.
Now running through very quickly is K12PEA able to duel, to play together and be able to make sure that they confirm that elimination. Are these 2 K12PEA players, Ishepi and TJ. Spike is now down. They are in a 1v2 situation. And all 3 VAVA players will be coming through this cut over here. TJ holding strong. Is going to know people are coming around. Akira with a good shot. TJ down. It is now all up to Ishepi here. Defuse does get faked. Swinging wide is Ishepi. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will see our first VAVA lead here at 11-10 in this game number 2. VAVA. If we take a look at this scoreboard here, we got 6 in a row for K12PEA. VAVA stealing 1 before K12PEA go 3 in a row. Then we had 7 in a row for VAVA. K12PEA stealing 1 and now 3 in a row for them as well. Very, very even across the board as if we look at the pattern there. Stats taken down at the start of this round. First player advantage for K12PEA in quite a while. Looking to take advantage and make sure that they secure this round will be K12PEA. We do have Akira for VAVA. Closest player for them across Husio will be able to take them down. Now 3 players funneling through this backside for VAVA. TJ able to get one. Ishepi able to get another. TJ with 3K on the round. Lucio, TJ, Poon Poon, Striker, and Ishepi
Can I get a drop?
playing very well here for K12PEA. Wanting to make sure they did not see 12-0 on the scoreboard. Wanting to make sure that VAVA did not go to match point. It is a full buy here for them once again. And Stats buying the judge again here on this defensive side. They like using that weapon. Strong B push here for K12PEA. They have made a lot of noise. VAVA's gonna know they're coming. Taking space here. In this cut is K12PEA. The Venom Wall does go down. It's going to stop them for a little bit. Stats is trying to take space here. Make sure that they're in an optimal position to use this judge. Poon Poon takes some shots through. Stats able to spray that through the smoke and get to TJ and Poon Poon.
Toxins going up.
Down. One player was able to get taken out by VAVA. I'm sorry, by K12PEA onto the VAVA team. So it is a 3-player to 4-player advantage for VAVA. Husio holding strong. Gonna wait for this smoke to dissipate and see what they can find. Akira and Forsaken slowly creeping up on the A side of the map. Potentially, maybe we'll see a flank come in. Stats holding strong with that judge. Very, very
30
close.
seconds left.
Husio needs to be careful here. They're going to come around. Stats with their 3K on this one. Going to run away. Take some pistol shots through the smoke there. Not able to connect on anything. We're going to have Ishepi coming up against Akira here. Akira able to hear those footsteps. Swing wide. Take down Ishepi. Forsaken able to take down Striker as well with that op
Match point.
on that A side of the map. That is going to be match point here for VAVA. If they win this one, they will be crowned champions. Nerves are high for both teams. For VAVA, like I just said, they know they need one more, and they are the K12 Esports League Spring Season 2025 Valorant champions. For K12PEA, they know if they lose this round, they will be getting second place, and we will not be seeing a Game 3 here. TJ and K12PEA taking space very quickly here on this A side of the map. Striker able to get very close. Poon Poon able now to get the spike down. Freezer will win as TJ uses the ult against them. Player advantage now for VAVA. Poon Poon taken very low as well. They know, they have a feeling that Stats here is on the flank. This is a good play by them to make sure that they do not come around and get any free eliminations. Striker able to take down Akira. We are tied as far as player advantage. Stats getting one onto Poon Poon on that flank. Stats coming through. Freezer taking down Striker. Husio very low. Last player. Husio, they have the ult. They're not going to be able to do anything crazy. Unfortunately, all players for VAVA are there. Defenders are going to win this one. VAVA are going to win this one. And ladies and gentlemen, VAVA are your Spring Season 2025 K12 Esports League Valorant champions. GG's all around to not only the VAVA team, that is Freezer, Stats, Forsaken, Akira, Finny, and Yuki, who played first map, but also GG's. Big shoutouts as well to K12PEA Wolves. That's Husio, Striker, TJ, Ishepi, and Poon Poon. Played their absolute hearts out. That map too, you couldn't have asked for anything more, honestly. For the first half, K12PEA really ran away with it. And then the second half, VAVA really ran away with it. And then as we came pretty close to the end of the game, VAVA and K12PEA just swapping rounds back and forth until finally VAVA will take game number 2 in a 13-11 fashion. Again, crowning them our K12 Esports League 2025 Spring Season Valorant champions. Congratulations to you for K12PEA. Obviously did not win the championship, but big shout out and congratulations to y'all as well. You will be our second place team here for the K12 Esports League. That is nothing to be ashamed of at all. Y'all played incredible all season long. But man, that'll do it here for us for Valorant tonight. I'm gonna check something really quick here, as I would like to I'd like to shout out some things if they have been reported. However, it does not look like it. So, the other Valorant match, the third, fourth place match between VAVA and NCVA is currently going on. We're not sure who has won that one. It could potentially still be going, as we only had 2 games here. They could be in a third game. And then for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, our third and fourth place matchup between VAVA and OHVA. VAVA does end up taking that one. And again, also not sure who our grand finalist winner is and champion is for Super Smash Bros. It's either going to be the MGLVA Power Surge or the MVCA Blaze. One of those 2 teams will be crowned Super Smash Bros. Champion. But as far as what we had just now on stream, my goodness. Game 1 going to VAVA in a 13-4 fashion. They did have a flawless attacking side on Abyss. Game 2 going to VAVA on Bind in a 13-11 fashion. And taking the series in 2 games is VAVA. They are crowned our season champions. Again, GG's to both VAVA and K12PEA tonight. GG's to all players all season long for both Valorant and Smash Bros, as this is the last night for the spring season for both of those games. Gonna get ready to close this out here. I will be back on Wednesday with some Rocket League varsity action. That will be grand finals, and my memory is escaping me right now, so let me double check and see who we got going for that one. It will be OHVA, it will be VAVA. That is going to be a crazy night of Rocket League. Off stream, we will have the chess grand finals on Wednesday as well, and then not only am I streaming the Rocket League Finals on Wednesday, we also have Fortnite Final Week coming up on Thursday. That is going to be so hype. We're gonna crown and play those last 2 lobbies of Fortnite. So that is going to be a fun one. As always, I'm going to end us off here with we have fun here at the K12 Esports League. We keep it competitive, but as always, we are a school league, so school comes first, then everything and anything that you do for the K12 Esports League. School comes first. Keep up on those grades. Players. With that being said, players, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coaches, parents, learning coaches, anybody still in the chat, big shout out to all of you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for playing with me. Thank you for allowing your kids to play with me here at the K12 Esports League. None of this is possible without everyone involved. So shout out again to y'all. Great, incredible night of Valorant tonight that we saw on this stream here. Shout out one more time to all the players. GG's. VAVA are your Valorant Spring 2025 champions. And so with that being said, I'm going to close this out. Let's send us to an ending screen, and I will see everyone on Wednesday. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. Y'all take care.